D45 property, Durham, Care from number 4. I'm still working on the number thing.
Please take a moment, locate your nearest exit, keeping in mind they might be behind you.